I think it's important to give back to your community and to leave it better than you started. I think you look at Cincinnati, it's a very giving community and it's a very involved city. And I think to be able to give back to the community, to let my family see the involvement in the community and the importance of giving back to the community is vitally important.
Volunteerism has exposed me to parts of the community that I otherwise would not have experienced or known about. There are many needs in the community, people with problems, areas where others can help. And at the children's home, I've gotten to see or hear from children who've expressed, experienced lots of trauma in their lives. They have behavioral problems, they have mental health issues. They're no longer able to be in their schools, and so the school has sent them to the children's home to have them work on their behavioral issues so they can come back to their normal school. These are not children you would normally see, normally want to be with. And what is really impressive is how much the kids realize they're being helped. And so for me, I'm putting a lot of effort into, or time, being at the children's home. You get to see how good a job the staff does. The kids finish, they know why they're there, they know what they need to do after a while. They're enthused to try to get through the program to get back to the schools, and they're happy that they have been there at the end, most of them. Obviously there's some who aren't. But with the process and the fact that they can go back to their schools, they will no longer be sort of the outliers who the teachers have to worry about.
I would say that the organizations that I'm the most involved with now are the Cincinnati Playhouse in the Park and the Cincinnati Opera. And the part that volunteerism has done for me, it has allowed me to meet tons of other volunteers within the organizations and to be able, through our enthusiasm with the Playhouse and the Opera, to introduce those fine arts to the rest of the city. And we're very excited to be able to do that. So I've been on the board of both of the organizations. I still am on the board of the Cincinnati Opera at the moment. And we spend tons of times doing projects that enhance those organizations in the city, make them more well-known, and increase the endowment for these organizations, which is critical to put on the kind of work we do.
I'm really passionate about working for a nonprofit because the people I work with really are not in it for glory, they're not in it for money, they're in it to help the youth of the city. I really am working with a strong team of professionals and who put students first at the school.
My passion for doing this, if you will, and serving in this capacity, I get, frankly, as a child of the 60s, and it was thought in my own mind that this is what you do. You try to improve your community and help others as best you can, but also set high expectations and make sure that our region and our area remain competitive worldwide. And so there's a passion about being able to affect change. And on the school board, serving many, many thousands of children and families, and being committed to my own city, makes me feel very passionate about doing the work that needs doing.
It gives us an opportunity as a group of individuals to really, I think, make a significant change with a specific organization. And we normally do that by having a 3 to 5 year vision, and then bringing knowledge, relationships, process, integrity, and care to that particular organization to help them achieve a goal.
Volunteerism helps people get out and understand what really is going on in the community. You have a personal relationship with those you're volunteering for, whether it's with other people, whether it's helping animals, whether it's helping the community in general, maybe it's doing something for the environment. All of those things are part of the community. It gets you out of your neighborhood, it gets you out of your friends, it exposes you to other things, it exposes you to other, just what people are going through in life. That's good. We can all live in our own little worlds, our own little neighborhoods, and not experience other things which may be pleasant, but it really isn't what life is all about.
The vision of of the Lighthouse Youth Services is one of teaching students to be self-reliant and to engage themselves properly in the community. And it closely aligns with what I've learned throughout, growing up in a large family. I've always felt that community was important. Growing up, even as a Boy Scout, I learned about helping others and just the benefits that to yourself that you can get through volunteerism.
Well, our vision is to present, if you will, equitable access for all children so that we can unleash the talents that they have and make sure that they are competitive and successful. So our goals are attributed and part of that vision. The vision really is to make sure there's equitable access for all children, regardless of race or creed or income or what zip code they live in. And we think that that's really the most viable way to assure the American dream for everyone.
My goals as a volunteer for a nonprofit organization are to leave it better than when I came. It's important to build the foundation for the future for it in all the things that you do and in your activities, to be actively engaged as a member of the organization, and to truly leave it a better place so that it can continue its mission when you're gone.
The goals of working for these nonprofit organizations are as follow: to help them spread their wings so that everyone in the city at least participates once. There are many people who do not know what the Playhouse in the Park is or where it is in Mount Adams. People who won't come downtown to Over the Rhine to go to the opera because they feel it's not safe. Big mistake. Both areas are safe and it's wonderful. So my part is to get people to come and also to raise money to increase our endowment.
Well, a few of us had the pleasure of SVP working with the Civic Garden Center and in building a green learning station that would help educate children and adults of Cincinnati on healthy eating habits. And we had an anonymous donor come forward with $1 million. And they did not want to be mentioned, but they were so taken by this positive mission of really growing your own food, teaching people how to do that, how to eat healthy, that they funded $1 million towards the building of the Green Learning Station. That's kindness in the terms of really passion, and truly kindness in the terms of really supporting a great cause. So we will be forever grateful to that particular donor.
Yeah, we do so much on a daily basis that for me to pick out the kindest thing, I'm in awe every day of the kindness that my coworkers have, and then the way we really go above and beyond our duty to help out the students of the school. I'm really proud to be part of that team that actually and legitimately puts students first.